The STI SPFA Product of the Year Awards recognize steel construction projects and products of member companies that exemplify the steel tank industry. These projects and products serve to bring attention to the positive qualities and flexibility of steel as the production material of choice for many industries. Steel Water Pipe Project of the Year. Category: Pipe Fabrication. Your nominees: Final Effluent Pump Station by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. WRIP Phase 2 Pump Station Improvements by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. Caw Lake Water Supply by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. And San Joaquin Pipeline Valve and Safety Entry Improvements by JIFCO Incorporated. And the winner is WRIP Phase 2 Pump Station Improvements by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. The existing Pearsall job site has a new 7.5 mg ground storage tank with a 48-inch line connecting from the bottom and coming out into the suction side of the high-service pump station. 316L stainless steel water vortex breakers for the bottom of the tank were also fabricated that can be removed during maintenance. Steel Water Pipe Project of the Year. Category: Pipeline Project. Your nominees are Northwest Water Purification Plant Expansion by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. Tom Harpool Regional Water Treatment Plant Diurnal Storage Pond by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. Northwest Water Purification Plant Expansion by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. And South Hartford Conveyance and Storage Tunnel No. 3 by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. And your winner is Northwest Water Purification by Mid-America Pipe Fabricating and Supply, LLC. Piping for this project consisted of several different sizes and grades of pipe. With the size of the pipe and the limited space, most of the connections were either flanged or coupled together. Field-Erected Tank of the Year. Category: API 620 Low Pressure Liquid Storage Tank. And your nominees are Wisconsin LNG Project by CB&I Plainfield. Fully Refrigerated LPG Tank Project, LPG Terminal by CB&I Houston. Flat Bottom Liquid Oxygen Tank by Tarsco. And LNG Liquefaction, Storage, Offloading, Handling, and Transportation Facility by Tarsco. And your winner is Wisconsin LNG Project by CB&I Plainfield. WEC Energy Group determined additional natural gas capacity was needed to meet the growing demand on the coldest days in southeast Wisconsin. The Bluff Creek location is home to a 12 million gallon double-wall single-containment liquefied natural gas storage tank compliant with API 625, API 620, and NFPA 59A standards. The scope included the engineering, procurement, fabrication, and construction of the tank foundation, outer carbon steel tank, and inner 9% NI steel tank. Field-Erected Tank of the Year. Category: API 650 Atmospheric Oil Storage Tank. And your nominees are Confidential 10-Tank Fuel Terminal by Tarsco, Permian Terminal by Tarsco, and 2 API 650 Wet Seal Gas Holders by CB&I Alpharetta. And your winner is 2 API 650 Wet Seal Gas Holders by CB&I Alpharetta. This project consisted of 2 API 650 100,000 cubic feet and 25,000 cubic feet wet seal gas holders. Designed to API 650, gas holders consist of an outer open top tank with an inner open bottom fixed dome roof piston which moves up and down on the outer tank's above tank structural tracks to accommodate increases or decreases in the product gas volumes. When in operation, the outer tank contains water, which acts as the barrier to contain the product gas inside the piston. Field-Erected Tank of the Year. Category ASME Pressure Vessel Storage. And your nominees are Central California Winery Project by Aqueous Vets, 5 ASME Section 8 Division II Spheres by CB&I Alpharetta, Liquid Hydrogen Gateway Project by CB&I Newcastle, and 60-foot zero-diameter butane storage sphere by CB&I Houston. And your winner is Liquid Hydrogen Gateway Project by CB&I Newcastle. This project was for the turnkey engineering, procurement, fabrication, and construction of 2 new 500,000-gallon double-wall green liquid hydrogen storage spheres for the Gateway Project in New York. The scope of work included the sphere foundations, the structure, nozzles, platforms, access stairway, the structure coatings, and testing. These 2 spheres were successfully completed with 0 incidents and ahead of the overall project schedule. Field-Erected Tank of the Year, category Elevated Tank. And your nominees are Water Spheroid Elevated Tank in Morris, Illinois by CB&I Plainfield, 4.1 million gallon Hydro-Pillar Elevated Water Tank by CB&I Newcastle, Southfields of Elkton Elevated Water Tank by CB&I Newcastle, 1 million gallon Water Spheroid South Rehoboth District by CB&I Newcastle, Charter Oak Elevated Water Tank by CB&I Alpharetta, Center Road Elevated Water Storage Tank by CB&I Plainfield, Terran R Water Tower by Caldwell Tanks Incorporated, Gumwood 1.5 million gallon water tower and pressure vault improvements by Caldwell Tanks Incorporated, Sheldon, Iowa Elevator Water Storage Tank by McGuire, and Southern Iowa Rural Water Association by McGuire. And the winner is Gumwood 1.5 million gallon water tower and pressure vault improvements by Caldwell Tanks Incorporated. This state-of-the-art tower stands as a testament to the city's commitment to ensuring a sustainable and reliable water supply for its residents. This aesthetic enhancement not only adds a touch of modernity to the city's skyline, but also reinforces Mishawaka's commitment to blending functionality with aesthetics in its public infrastructure projects. Field-Erected Tank of the Year, category Reservoir Tank. And your nominees are Marfa, Texas 500,000-gallon welded steel water storage tank by McGuire, Foothill West Zone 3.76 million gallon reservoir by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated, South High Reservoir by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated, Holly Drive Reservoirs Phase 3 by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated, 1.1 million gallon storage tank number 2 by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated, Hillcrest Tank Replacement by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated, Potable Water Storage Tank 8B by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated, Scenic East Tank Project by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated, and A1-A2 Reservoir and Booster Pump Station and Ord Lift Station by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated. And your winner is Holly Drive Reservoirs Phase 3 by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated. This 120,000-gallon welded steel tank features a knuckled self-supporting umbrella roof. The tank is erected next to an existing storage tank with updated seismic and appurtenances and larger storage capacity while utilizing the existing site to maximum efficiency. Field-Erected Tank of the Year, category Special Storage Tank. And the nominees are City of Sullivan Water Treatment Plant by CB&I Plainfield and Middle West Spirits Tanks by Caldwell Tanks Incorporated. And the winner is Middle West Spirits Tanks by Caldwell Tanks Incorporated. For Middle West Spirits, Caldwell designed, fabricated, and erected 14 fermenters and 1 beer well. The first 9 fermenters and the beer well were for Line 1, with the additional 5 fermenters added as an expansion to this line. Field-Erected Tank of the Year, category Standpipe, and the nominees are Township of Freehold Water Tank by Fisher Tank Company and DPS Facility Tank Farm by Caldwell Tanks Incorporated. And the winner is DPS Facility Tank Farm by Caldwell Tanks Incorporated. This project consisted of the construction of 7 60,000-gallon tanks and 2 120,000-gallon tanks, in addition to 9 32,000-gallon tanks as part of a cutting-edge tank terminal and distribution facility at the new distilled spirits plant in Louisville, Kentucky. Field-Erected Tank of the Year, category Repair and Modification, and the nominees are Coal Silo Shell Conversion, Carbon to Stainless by Kennedy Tank and Manufacturing Company, Incorporated. Pearsall, Texas 500,000-gallon ground storage tank by McGuire. 38-foot sphere repair turnaround tank by Tarsco. And washwater tank seismic improvements by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated. And the winner is washwater tank seismic improvements by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated. Even though the tank had been in service for 40-plus years with no issues, a structural evaluation determined that the foundation was severely undersized. With careful planning and engineering, Paso Robles Tank was able to create a plan to move the entire tank 200 feet off the existing pad. This specific situation is unique since this is a standpipe opposed to a flat-bottom reservoir. No other tank construction has the flexibility or material characteristics to allow this move, which exemplifies the beauty of steel. Fabricated Product of the Year, category Pressure Vessel, and the nominees are Harris Las Vegas Sphere Air Receiver Project by Kennedy Tank and Manufacturing Company, Incorporated, and Sludge and Gas Separator Tank by Bertato Boglione. And the winner is Harris Las Vegas Sphere Air Receiver Project by Kennedy Tank and Manufacturing Company, Incorporated. The 4 22,500 carbon steel pressure vessels act as a buffer mechanism between the compressor and the fluctuating pressure caused by the changing demand for the sphere in Las Vegas. The tank shell was 3/4 inches thick, and the dished heads were 7/8 inches nominal thickness with full X-ray on all straight seams. These vessels were designed and stamped per ASME Section 8 for 225 PSIG at 200 degrees Fahrenheit. Fabricated Product of the Year, category Shop Fabricated Atmospheric Tank, and the nominees are Raw Material Expansion by Kennedy Tank and Manufacturing Company, Incorporated. 24 30,000-gallon horizontal tanks with specific gravity greater than 1 by Staffco. Winery Expansion by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated. Extreme Cold Weather Diesel Exhaust Fluid Storage Tank by AGI West Steel. And 20,300-gallon API 12F Modified Vertical Dual Wall Vacuum Monitored Chlorine Dioxide Tank by AGI West Steel. And the winner is Winery Expansion by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated. The project consisted of 2 double-walled and insulated shop-built tanks. These tanks were built from the top down using MIG and TIG welding processes. The dimple jackets on the inner tanks were spot welded and welded around the perimeter to seal the 2 pieces together. The dimple jacket is then inflated to create a void for the glycol to flow through. This jacketing allows the winery to control the temperature of the wine during fermentation all the way through bottling. These tanks in total hold 18,800 gallons, enough wine to make 7,907 cases of wine or 94,887 bottles of wine. Fabricated Product of the Year, Category: Special Fabrication. And the nominees are Tank Head with Tube Sheet Holes Cut by Brighton True Edge, Modular Service Station with Fireguard Tank by Bertato Boglione, and Justin Winery Wastewater Expansion by Paso Robles Tank Incorporated. And the winner is Modular Service Station with Fireguard Tank by Bertato Boglione. This project was born as a solution for fuel supply in unusual or difficult to access places in which it is necessary to set up a semi-mobile modular service station for the storage of Class 1 and Class 2 liquid fuels, whose function is to supply fuel for light vehicles in a safe, easy-to-operate manner that complies with regulatory standards. The station consists of a UL 2085 protected Fireguard tank with a total capacity of 10,000 gallons compartmentalized into 3 storages. Fabricated Product of the Year, category STI Technology. And the nominees are Fireguard Tank for Engine Laboratory by Bertato Boglione and 6 50,000-gallon UL 2085 Fireguard jet fuel storage tanks for Eastern Iowa Airport by Lannon Tank Company. And the winner is 6 50,000-gallon UL 2085 Fireguard jet fuel storage tanks for Eastern Iowa Airport by Lannon Tank Company. These 50,000-gallon Fireguard tanks weigh over 113,000 pounds each. Included in the project are galvanized yellow topcoat OSHA-compliant catwalk systems with precisely located manway access tow boards. The catwalks were factory manufactured with mounting locations fit to a custom-designed template which allowed for flawless installation at the job site. 250 tons of USA-made certified steel was used to fabricate these tanks, along with 40 tons of Fireguard premix and over 600 gallons of affiliate member coatings. This project spanned 30 weeks of calendar time from start of project to the final pre-shipment inspection. Affiliate New Product, and the nominees are HeatFlex 7000 by Sherwin-Williams, iBend laser-based plate roll measurement system by Marine Equipment Supply, MagTrack robotic blasting system by Marine Equipment Supply, Blast Ninja Quiet Nozzle by Marine Equipment Supply, Blasting Accessories and Assist Bracket System by Marine Equipment Supply, Core Z by Marine Equipment Supply, Superox Alloy Abrasives by Marine Equipment Supply, X-Series Mobile Grabber X1270 by Malta Dynamics, and Tech 196DL by Stabila. And the winner is MagTrack Robotic Blasting System by Marine Equipment Supply. The MagTrack is designed to carry out various surface preparation tasks, including abrasive blasting, ultra-high-pressure cleaning, and ultra-high-pressure closed-loop blasting. The MagTrack will fit through a 24-inch manway, climbs walls, and will operate upside down.